How's it going, Buns? My name is RAVAGERS and welcome back to a Crossout update video. We have a new developer block. That was, did I just completely butcher that word? Developer block. And I think it's a very interesting new developer block. So I wanted to share all of this news with you. I know, as always, some of you guys don't read these. So also just gonna see if we can give my points on the new stuff coming here. We got a lot to cover, so let's get started. First of all, update 0.11.65 is going to be a small update, they say. But honestly, this is some of the biggest changes that I think we've seen in a long time. So the Ravens will be returning very soon. Nothing's particular about what they will bring to us. And honestly, I don't really care too much about that because there's so much other interesting stuff. But it does say that they have they have something in their veins and that they have some modules and some weapons. I'm thinking the module could potentially be either the smoke bomb that we've seen some time ago, which has been leaked multiple times before, or alternatively, it could also be the Tamir. I think the name is Tamir, I'm not 100% sure, but at least this is a module, a legendary module that will reload our builds. I'll leave a link down in the description to the description of that module because it's on the Gamepedia already, so you guys can have a look at that if you don't know what I'm talking about. But I really want to just get to the next stuff here because I think that's the most interesting, also a bit concerning, to be honest. I think this is, I'm not 99% sure that this baby right here is going to be a new complaint point once they hopefully go ahead and fix horizontal mandrakes for clan more soon. Then we have the new big issue down there. First of all, though, the CS52 Mastodon. So the Mastodon is a new Relic turret cannon. We've seen this quite a lot already because the bosses of different raids have been carrying these around for some time now. But we now know a little bit more about it because the devs have officially confirmed what it's all about. This thing is a single shot when you press the trigger. So if you just click, you get a shot. A 2-round burst if the shot is fully charged. So we get a charge mode or just a shoot. I guess the charging is going to be just a bit like the nail gun, which can shoot just tap fire shoot, or it can shoot out a burst if you hold it down. So I think that's what it's going to be like. I'm interested to see what it happens if you just like half charge it, if you get just a little shot, or if you have to either fully charge it or just nothing at all. So when fully charged, the first round deals less damage but heats all parts within the blast radius. This is very nice in my opinion. It's going to be very interesting to see what this can do, and I think you can definitely rip some huge holes into a lot of builds with this new weapon. Next up though, we have the Tesla emitter, which is the Flash 1 or Flash I, whatever they want to call it. Support weapon, deals equal amount of damage to all targets in the aiming cone, effective for fighting multiple opponents at once. Planned perk, when dealing damage, slows down the weapon reloading and reduces cabin power, which reduces speed and acceleration. I don't really know what to say about this, to be quite honest. Every update that we get, Melees gets something new and delicious for them. Melees is, I don't have a massive issue with it. I personally find it's both very fun to play, but it's also very boring. On top of that, it's by far the most boring thing to play in clan wars, at least, because it feels so little rewarding to lose against them. Like, you don't ever feel like you've had a good fight unless it's close, but 9 out of 10 times it's not close when you lose. It's just a complete wipe. So or you beat them. It's like one or the other, but there's just so little reward about it, and I feel like this is going to make everything so much worse. You'll be sparked non-stop pretty much with this new one when it can target all of the enemies in an aiming cone. Also, it says aiming cone, so this might actually be limited angle. This could potentially be some good news, but judging from the weapon platform here, I do not believe that this is actually on an angle or a limited angle. So I just believe that it has a weapon cone in front of it, but it can turn all the way around, basically. A bit like the spark, really, like the regular spark that we have right now. And also, this pretty much is combining what the spark used to do with the Typhoon perk as well. So we're getting like a Typhoon perk on top of also reducing cabin power and speed and acceleration. Melees are going to be a complete face roll at this point. There's no doubt about it. You cannot go into a game with, if this releases in the current state, you're just not going to be able to go into a game without bringing a melee to your team, because this is so essential to have. Like, I would imagine even a build with just 3 of these would be able to outdo a Typhoon. If you get close with 3 or 4 of these and a couple of coolers, I bet you would probably be able to beat a Typhoon in combat. Like, more, of course, we have to see the damage numbers. It's not certain. But at the current state that this is in, this is the first time you're actually going to hear me say this, and I'm in advance sorry to say this, devs, but this is just completely out of line with what we need to make this game more enjoyable right now. This is stupidity. You don't hear me here say this often, but this just completely, this adds fuel to the fire that is going right now, where everybody is finding melee teams super boring to play and super dominant in lower leagues. Like, people are struggling to fight melees. And on top of that, you know, we have the horizontal mandrakes. Clearly, they don't intend to do anything about that. If they really thought it was a problem, I mean, all the players in the game think it's a problem. All the players. There are no people playing at the moment because everyone is fed up with it. Either you play it or you don't play. That's sort of the thing that we're seeing right now. So, I mean, clearly they don't want to do anything about it, because they would have banned it, just like they banned Reapercopters and flying bug builds and all that stuff. But this, they don't plan on banning, so we're probably not going to see anything, to be completely honest with you. But I think yeah, it is what it is, really. There's nothing much to do about it. And then, though, ending on that, the sort of a little bit more in the future patch coming, which is the 0.11.70, will bring us something that is even more interesting than what we've seen before. And this is the customizable custom garages. Why is that word so hard? Okay, good. Well, nevertheless, these garages allow us, or basically this is actually going to be an area. As far as I understand, it's going to be an area in our garage. Right now you can see it's literally in the middle of the garage. So if you do plan on building this, I think you will, or does he place these down as well? Let's see. Okay, so the signs are actually placed down as well. So I wonder if it's going to be the entire area. I think it might be the entire area. I'm not 100% sure about it. But this is going to be customizable garages. That's just what we're going to say. Where we can build our own areas. I find this so cool, and this is going to be great both for testing, but also just for visuals. At least I love doing stuff like this. Like Minecraft and Crossout, what more can we ask for? We can build huge structures. There's so much to do, and I think that's very positive, and it's something that people have asked for, so I think it's going to be very, very nice. And basically what they say here is that several methods are planned. Some of the parts will be available for reputation levels with the engineers faction. Other parts will be available for increasing levels in the new season, which will start with the update. So, also new battle pass season confirmed. It is possible that in the future, for the roster of items will be supplemented with the new thematic objects, which can be obtained only during special events in the game. What else is to expect in the new season? New cabin, new wheel, and new weapon. So, third season, and I think it's about time that we can really confirm that we will be getting the Ravagers faction very, very soon. As you can see here, the new cabin has the Ravagers lighting into it, so third season is definitely going to be the Ravagers, which I am very, very hyped for. That is pretty much all that we have, though. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little video here. Sorry for the rant, but do let me know what you guys think about the current changes that we have got going right here. I again think it's very nice to see that they are transparent, but I would have wanted to see something different for this update, I'm not gonna lie. But all in all, plenty of exciting stuff to come, and I cannot wait to see something like this. We're gonna do a lot of fun videos on this, so thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Until next time, bye bye.